What's good, everyone? Accent Ball here, back with another video. So before I get into the video, people, do me a quick favor, like, comment, and subscribe. But however, we have a video that I saw on the news where you have this dusty ass 23-year-old Pookie and Ray dude who decided to hire two teen dudes to go and basically kill our so-called beat up his so-called ex-girlfriend, baby mama, new current dude that she's with. And however, that didn't turn out to be the way that he planned. His so-called baby mama end up getting killed by these two teens instead of the younger dude, which is our current boyfriend. So people, I'm just gonna let you see the news and then we come and chop it up.
A woman still in shock after her sister's tragic murder.
That is just so messed up that this is her story, you know?
Police said that she was killed inside her Brooklyn Park home this week. Two teenagers are among those charged in her death. And as WCCO's Alan Henry reports, the victim's sister thinks that she died protecting someone else.
Pure evil and jealousy, that's what led to it.
Tiffany Epps says Monday was a typical day, with one exception.
Me and my sister went somewhere, and her child's father was following us.
It was just after 2:30 on Tuesday morning that Brooklyn Park officers were dispatched to these apartments on a possible home invasion. When they arrived, they found 23-year-old Zaria McKeever shot multiple times. Police say this man, 23-year-old Eric Haynes, McKeever's ex, had been harassing and following her for weeks.
She was better in her life, and she knew that he was a downfall, and he was, part of the reason why things were going the way they were for her.
Police say Haynes admitted to buying a gun and giving it to two teenagers. He told them to break in and beat up the victim's new boyfriend while he waited in the car.
So you found someone that was dumber than you, and you had them do this. Now all you guys' life are ruined. You guys ruined our lives, took her away from us and her daughter. Like, it's crazy. All for what?
It's unclear why her sister was the one killed, but Epps has a theory.
Knowing her, she thought she could defuse the situation because she knew the guys. They were her baby dad's friends.
Epps is hoping her sister's story saves someone else.
If you see signs, if you notice things, if you get vibes about people, literally, start calling police and making reports saying protect yourself by any means, because you never know what could happen.
Alan Henry, WCCO 4 News.
Prosecutors charge Haynes and the two juveniles involved in the shooting with murder. Haynes' bail is set at $1 million. He is in court next week.
All right, guys. So there you guys go. Basically, this dumbass dude hired a 15-year-old and a 17-year-old who basically was charged with second-degree murder, and they're currently in juvenile court while Mr. A's, he's charged with second-degree murder for this 23-year-old girl who is his so-called ex and is also his baby mama. And I really can't understand why dudes are like this. A female break up with them, and these dudes, how should I say it? These dudes will do anything just to make sure no other man is with these females, or they would stop these females from being with other dudes. And these dumbass kids that he hired to go out and scare this dude or kill this dude, they're so dumb. These dudes have no brain for themselves. Like, why would you want to go kill someone and you don't even live your life as yet? You're 15 and 17. And this dude didn't have any balls to go out and do the job himself. He have to send two teens just to throw their life away. And this dude wasn't even thinking if these teens get caught, you think they would snitch after looking at all those extra amount of years? And the sad things about this is these dusty ass kids are in juvenile detention. Like, try these dumb ass kids as adults, because at the end of the day, these kids won't learn anything if you put them in the juvenile center. You know what I mean? And I just find it how a grown ass man would have these kids to go out and do a job. And it's just crazy, man. Your own baby mama who will move on with with her life, notice that you ain't shit, and you want to stop her from being in a new relationship. You want to kill the so-called new dude that she's with just because you can't see her happy, and you're so freaking jealous and envy of that dude. And what you think gonna happen? Huh? She's gonna run coming back to you, even though a lot of these so-called dusty ass sure, people, I'm evil coming out of character. Even though so-called a lot of these young girls tend to like a lot of Pookie and Ray Ray dudes, and they love the drama. But what do you think? This female will come back to you? And shout out to the dude to basically pick up on certain stuff, because they were saying in the news that the so-called current boyfriend, he heard the girl at the door shouting, and with that he jumped out through the he went out to the bedroom window, you know what I mean, and he actually called 911. And you really have to give him some type of praises right there to notice that something wasn't right. And it sucks that he basically ran and left his so-called girlfriend there, but who knows, these dudes probably was how should I say, these two dudes was probably someone she knows, so she didn't expect to get killed or whatsoever, because these dudes are probably or ex-boyfriend friends or whatsoever, or nephew or whatsoever. But I have to give this dude praises, as I said, to pick up on certain stuff. And I don't wrong him to leave. I know a lot of people might say, oh, he's a coward, but come on, people, it's a life or death situation. You're not going to put your life on the line for no woman who is not your so-called wife. You know what I mean? And I know many men out there would probably do it, but I'm not putting my life in jeopardy for none of these females. And it's so crazy how much pressure society put on these guys to be protector of these females, when in reality a lot of these females wouldn't even do the same for y'all. And they're saying when the police arrived, they found the poor girl on the floor, not moving, with a bullet to her lower abs. And they were saying that she so-called pronounced dead at the scene. And it was crazy how these dumbass dudes keep on throwing their life away, man. And this is why a lot of these men, as I said, they're growing up so freaking emotional and jealous and envy. Because when you look at it, a lot of these dudes are raised by their moms. So these dudes have no masculine trait at all. You can't even talk to none of these dudes without them getting into their feelings. And also in the video, you heard the sister of this young girl saying the ex been stalking them. Been stalking. So basically this dude was a stalker. Stalking them just to see what she's doing. Like, dude, what are you doing? You looking thirsty. Why are you you're trailing your baby mama? You guys are broken up. And it's just sad that this dude would threaten her. And they also saying that this dude, some of the time, he will show up unannounced. Like, what are you doing? And if this doesn't go down as a crazy ass dude, man, I don't know what to say. No, all of you guys throw away your life for no reason. Do you think if you kill that so-called current boyfriend of hers, do you think that would stop her from being with any other man if she was alive? No. I guarantee she would have moved on with her life, not think about you, and have someone else. Basically, these dudes just take away an innocent life away. An innocent life. This girl didn't even know that that night would be her last night. And it's just crazy. Crazy. Oh my God. And what I'm also reading from an article, it was saying that the police, they soon learned that the limping teen, one of the teen who got shot in their leg from the discharge of the gun, needed medical care because he was accidentally shot. The same car used to flee the area was seen at a hospital where the police made the arrest. One of the teens involved in the crime was among those arrested. So, and he said, police also determined the others involved went to a nearby hotel. What a dumbass. So he got shot and he used the same car that you guys got pulled up to this poor girl home. You take it to the hospital. What a dumbass. You see, a lot of these guys are pertaining to be gangsters when they are so-called dumb. They're not even street smart. Oh, I was raised in the street. Oh, I'm smart. A lot of these dumbass dudes who are on the streets every single day are so freaking dumb. They got no freaking sense. Like, why would you bring the same car to the hospital? And what a lot of people don't notice, you see, if you're a person who got shot and you go to the hospital, don't you think those people is going to report it to the police? Like, come on now, dumbass. And this was done out of pure jealousy and hate. Pure hate. And RIP to the young girl and condolence to the family, man, because it's not easy losing a loved one at a young age, man. And it's so crazy how a lot of these females would know the past of a lot of their exes or whatsoever, and they won't warn their current boyfriend. You know what I mean? And I guarantee if she did warn her current boyfriend, this probably wouldn't happen. But hey, people make mistakes or whatsoever. But people, especially ladies, you gotta recognize the red flags in a lot of these guys from the jump. Because a lot of these guys tend to show you the real them. And you so-called females, ignore these red flags. Because a lot of y'all like dramas and a lot of y'all like the Pokey and Ray Ray guys, because it's just something that turns y'all on about these bad dudes instead of the good dudes. And when y'all with these dumbass dudes, either you get hurt or you get killed. And you see in this case, she got killed, when in reality these dudes didn't show up for her. So people, just let me know what you think, man. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. And parents, please stay in your kids' life, man, so they don't go down the road like a lot of these dumbass dudes. Peace.